Remember it all. That's in my head. I miss the rage. I miss the rage. I don't know why. That's in my head. I'm going to start because I don't want this video to be too long, but welcome back to my channel. I am Zoha. Hopefully some of you all will show up soon. And if you haven't been to my channel before, I am a certified yoga teacher, a certified Reiki practitioner. I am a crystal enthusiast. I make jewelry. I crochet. I make art. I write books. I do a lot of different things, but today I wanted to talk about crystals for the new year. And it was really funny that I was going to upload this video, like make a video and upload it, but my phone was like, your storage is full, your storage is full. And when I went and looked, it was like all these podcasts, and I don't really feel like going to delete all the podcasts I listen to right now just to make a video. So I'm going to do this as quick as possible. And I wanted to say in advance, Happy New Year. I hope you've been having a wonderful holiday season, whatever that looks like for you. And so let's get into some of these healing crystals. And if you want to learn more about me and what I do, you can go to my website at www.zoha, Z-O-H-A, meanslight.com, and you'll find out more about me there. Also, same on my Instagram and all of that. Diva, oh, thank you. So let's get into these crystals, right? The first crystal I want to talk about is citrine. I want to see y'all to see how beautiful it is. And this is, all of these crystals are from my personal crystal collection. This is a citrine tower. You see how pale yellow it is. And citrine can be this color or even darker. Some would say it's heat treated, and it could be. It doesn't take away from the quality of the work that you can do with the crystal. It's just that some people don't prefer that type of citrine. We'll all live, right? But that is a citrine tower. And then I want to also note that different shapes of crystals send out different energies. And that's another video I get to do, but towers have usually 6 points, and they bring the energy together and send it out from a direct point. And you can use towers to send energy out or inward, or in a grid, a crystal grid, to bring all the energy of the crystals that you grid together. So, citrine. I love citrine because it is a sacral chakra stone. Sacral chakra is your root, sacral. The second chakra, depending on which way you go. I was counting up or down. If you're coming up, it's right up from the root chakra. It is the chakra that helps you get in touch with who you are, helps you learn how to be creative, helps you figure out what you need to do in this life. It really gives you that confidence to jump out there and experience everything that you need to experience so that you can know who you are, who you truly are, and you don't hide behind a facade anymore. So your sacral chakra is a really dope chakra. It's a really healing chakra to get into and do the work around. Citrine is a healer for that chakra. It's also great for manifestation. That's why we love it as a New Year crystal. It helps you bring in new things, bring in new thoughts, bring in new ideals, get connected to those new thoughts and ideals from a joyous way, from a clear way. And that's why it's wonderful for the new year as well. It's also a joyous and happy crystal, brings joy and happiness into your life, hence the sunny pale yellow color, like the sun. It's like warm and inviting. It's also one of those crystals that clears negativity. It helps you address your fears, your doubts, your worries head on so that you can invite happiness into your space. You can invite joy into your space. It helps you really dig deep. Like, why am I unhappy? Why am I not well? Why am I angry? Why am I frustrated? So you can clear that energy and get in touch with who you really are without all of the life stuff weighing you down. So Citrine, if you're interested, I'm sure I have some in my shop in either a necklace or waist beads, but Citrine, y'all. So then the next crystal I want to talk about for the new year is green aventurine. And this is a piece of green aventurine I have. This is in the shape of a Merkaba. Remember, we just talked about citrine. This was in the shape of a tower. This is in the shape of a Merkaba. And the Merkaba is the shape of the auric field of our bodies. We have a circle going around our bodies and a circle going around, sideways around, and then one all around. So this shape is really good for doing work around healing body issues, things going on with your body. So this shape of crystal will be good for that. But green aventurine specifically is about prosperity. Let's dig into it, into our abundance. Let's get into our wealth conversations. And this crystal helps you figure out what your lack conversation is, so you can heal it, so you can get to the wealth. We can't get to the wealth. Hi, Hilton. We can't get to the wealth. We can't get to the money if we don't know what's stopping our flow. So this crystal helps you be honest about what's stopping your flow. What lack conversations do you have? Because it's a heart crystal. It's a heart chakra crystal. That's why it's green. It helps you heal things of the heart. Heal things that you don't feel like you deserve. Heal things that you don't feel like, you should have. Why do you have these conversations? Where did they start? How do we get to the root of them so we can heal those heart conversations so that you can then create more abundance in your life, more wealth in your life? And let's get real about wealth conversations. It's not just money, and money is great. Money is beautiful, right? We all need money to survive and thrive in this material world. I'm not one of those spiritualists that's like, you need to be broke. No, you need to have money. So, but you need to know why you have issues with money. How do you heal those parts of yourselves that have a hard time accepting that you deserve to live a life of joy and wealth? And wealth can look many ways. It's not just money. Health, good health is wealth. An abundance of good people around you who speak well of you is wealth. People who say good things about you in business is wealth, or at work is wealth. People who want to give you things is wealth. Who feel like innately connected to you and want to make your life better is wealth. All of those conversations are wealth. And a lot of us have difficulty accepting good people, accepting good things, accepting good spaces. We think we deserve to be in spaces that are negative so that we can hold on to the hurt, we can hold on to the pain, we can hold on to the negativity and continue to create more of that. And that's what green aventurine comes in your life and does. It gets to the heart of the situation and helps you heal those heart matters so that you can clear away those negative things that you've been holding on to and recreating the same story in your life and create those abundance conversations. Now, everybody didn't come to this planet to be rich, right? Like, we all have that. No, I'm not. I'm very Mary Hilton. Thank you. I appreciate you asking. But everybody didn't come to this planet to be rich. But what does rich look like, right? Everybody thinks rich only looks like having all the money, all the cars, owning all the things. The fact that I have 5 very good friends that I can call at any moment and say, hey, I need help with this. And it's not just monetary. It's wealth. I have 5 very good people in my life that I can call on. That's a wealth conversation. I have people that I can call if I wanted to go back out into the workforce today and get a job. That's a wealth conversation. You create wealth by showing up with your whole heart. What's wrong, Pooh? It's my daughter, Marley. Every time I get in, this is why I didn't want to go live, because I knew she was going to say, no, it's my time, like she always does. But this is also really good for grounding you, helping you be emotionally balanced. Again, that heart chakra checking in. It's good for luck. Like, you know, bringing you to places where you need to be. Bringing you people who need to be in your space. Right? So, green aventurine, y'all. It's one of my favorite stones. I actually wear it every day. And that's my green aventurine turtle that I wear. And then the last stone I want to talk about specifically on this video, there are 2 other stones I want to honorably mention, but I don't want this video to be too long, so we're not going to do those 2, but I'll mention them. The last stone I want to talk about is amethyst, and this is also a Merkaba. I love Merkabas. I own a lot of them. It's one of my favorite crystal shapes. And amethyst, oh God, I could say so much about amethyst. I also wear that every day too. There's amethyst. Why amethyst? This stone is really one of the best stones for stress and anxiety. And what do we do every day? We encounter people, they trigger us, we trigger ourselves, we get in situations that trigger us. The stone helps you stay calm in the midst of storms. In the midst of storms, this stone helps you manage your emotions, manage your feelings. How does it do that? It helps you open up the crown chakra, which is your third eye chakra, which is here, and get in touch with your spiritual self. So you're not just living in the physical. With this crystal, you and your spiritual self are always negotiating. You're always having a conversation. You're always talking. I literally just spoke to my higher self. My higher self literally just came and spoke to me today before I did this video, because I was having a anxiety attack over something that I want done. And it was like, hey, boo-boo, chill. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to make a plan, and then we're going to move forward. Point blank, period. Okay? This is an Amethyst Merkaba. And crystal necklaces started about $12 to about $40 in my shop. And the link is in my about section. And am I sure that the stone works? Nothing works unless you want it to work. Right? We have to trust that when we invest in something, that we're pulling it up for our best selves, and we're going to do the work with it. We have to work too, right? So I'm having this crystal on, like I said earlier, I have on amethyst. And if I would have acted like, you know, I didn't have this stone as a tool and wasn't listening to my higher self and went into a spiral, went into an emotional spiral over something that gave me anxiety at a thought, then I would be telling this crystal and my higher self, which I've asked this crystal, you program crystals, you tell them, hey, I need help listening to my higher self. I need help having conversations with myself that are productive, because I have anxiety, I have doubt issues, I have worry. We have to be honest about who we are before we pick up any tool. Crystals are just tools. Like lots of things that we take on in this life. Everything we have on this earth is a tool for us to use. When we use it, we have to be clear why we're using it, what we want from it, who we are being when we say we want something, you know? Because a lot of people always talk about manifestation and abundance, right? But who are you being when you ask for the things that you ask for? Are you in a lack space? Are you being negative about who you are? Are you being grateful? Do you come and when you ask for things and when you pray for things, do you ask out of gratitude, or do you ask out of a pitying space or a lack space or a space that is harmful to yourself? And yes, I do use crystals on my waist beads. I'm pretty sure I have all 3 of these stones on waist beads right now. I can actually pull them. This is a green aventurine waist bead. I'm at my desk where I make jewelry, so I can really pull it right down. And then this is a amethyst one, and this also has quartz in it, which is amethyst is another type of quartz. And then this is a malachite and citrine one. So, and I'm also on my site. It's 25% off for the new year. Use code 2022. I don't know why I didn't say that at the beginning, but sometimes, you know, it's not always about business. Sometimes I'm just trying to do the work, right? But amethyst is that crown chakra, helps you get in touch with your higher self, helps you meditate, helps you also relieve that stress and anxiety that you walk around with every day. Helps you get in touch with your triggers, so you can know what your emotional triggers are. What are your physical triggers? What are your spatial triggers? So you can implement boundaries for yourself, because that's why you're triggered all the time, because you don't have good boundaries. Once you figure out what triggers you, you can say, hey, I don't like that. So how do I stop being in this situation? Or how do I limit this situation from happening to me? Right? We can't always get what we want, but we can kind of flip it, right? So I love amethyst because it's a very gentle stone. It's also a great stone for beginners. Actually, all three of these are really great stones for beginners, but this is like my favorite beginner crystal. This, clear quartz, and smoky quartz, and rose quartz. All the quartzes. They're my favorite stones for beginners because they're very gentle in a way. Because some people will say amethyst is not so gentle because it really does move fast, because it is the higher chakra stone. And I want to say this really quickly. I said this before in a video. Black people in America, we live a lot in our lower chakras. We live a lot in our root chakra, in our solar plexus chakra, in our sacral chakra. That's fine. Those are survival chakras. If we want to thrive, we have to get up here in this heart chakra. We have to get up here in this throat chakra. We have to get up here in this crown chakra. We have to get up here in this, this third eye chakra, in our crown chakra, and then go to the other chakras that we don't always talk about. We need to move our energy up. As long as you stay at the base, you're going to only produce base living, which is survival. I know it. I'm telling you, I know it. When I am not in touch with my heart, I produce, it's not bad. It's just not good. It's not where I want to go. It's not what I want for myself. You understand what I'm saying? It's not from the most elevated space. We have to start doing work to heal that root chakra, heal that sacral chakra, heal those solar plexus chakras, so we can move up and get more in our heart space. And that's why I do wear this green heart chakra stone and this purple amethyst crown third eye chakra crystal, because I do not want to live in my root. I want to be beyond that. I want to be beyond creativity, beyond just surviving. We are more than that. We are amazing folks. We can do so much once we heal all of those things. And we start to live in a more imaginative and not just creative space, but a space that has never been thought of before, for ourselves and for the world at large. And we have the power to do it. We have the power to do it, to get off the survival loop. It's a loop, you know, like you paying your rent. You working, and you make just enough money to pay your rent this month, and you feel good, and you get to calm down for a second, and then you got to do that shit all over again. That's literally how we are forced to live our lives. And we have to really start creating more for ourselves, envisioning. That's the word I want to say, envisioning more for ourselves. And that's what that heart chakra helps you do, helps you open up and really find out what you want, right? If I was able to get off of this loop, off of this rat race that they have us committed to being in, what would my life look like? Then you get to that throat chakra and you start talking about it. You know, I want to have this, I want to do that. And this is not about money. This is about what you want to do once you tap into your heart. Like, one of my really heart spaces is I want to have retreats. I want to have yoga retreats for Black women and couple retreats for Black couples. That's like my goal. That's like one of my biggest life goals. And I wouldn't have known that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to tap into that. I would have thought, oh, I just want to be a yoga teacher. You know what I mean? Like if I would have stayed in my lower chakras, that's like as far as I would have envisioned for myself, because I was only thinking about me and my survival at the moment. But once I started getting in my heart chakra, I could think about other people. I can hear what other people need. When I'm putting up videos, I'm not just taking in the comments about me. I'm taking it, okay, this person said they need a video for yoga for their knees. They need a video for yoga for their backs. They need a video for yoga for their hips. How can I be of service to mankind? I'm doing my healing work. How can I share my work in a way that helps other people? Then you start getting into that throat chakra and you start speaking life into yourself and others. Then you get into your third eye chakra and you start talking to your higher self, and it starts to tell you, you didn't come here for just this. You came here for so much more. This is what your life gets to look like. This is what you get to have. This is where you get to be. And then you get into that crown chakra and you start dreaming, creating in your dreams. And you start to see your dreams come true. So I hope this was useful. Oh, honorable mention crystals. I have some right here. Tiger Eye. This is a Tiger Eye beads. Tiger Eye, Tiger Eye, Tiger Eye, because it's business stone. It's good for success. It's good for motivation. It's good for confidence. It's good for just envisioning and seeing yourself where you want to be in life. It's a real grounding stone, and it's healing those lower chakras so you can start building that platform to get where you need to be. So I like Tiger's Eye for, yeah, I like Tiger's Eye for the new year. I was going to do another one, but I don't have it in my space. So I'm going to leave that alone. Those are the 4 stones. I got Citrine, green Aventurine, Amethyst, and honorable mention, Tiger's Eye. If you have any more questions about crystals, feel free to ask me. Drop the comments below, and I'll make sure I put everything I said in the description. And I want to just say thank you guys. And again, Happy New Year, because I probably won't be back on here until after the new year. Who knows? And take care of yourselves and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Let me make sure there's no... Hi, Bantu Viking. Blessings received and returned. I appreciate you guys so much, you all. I'm trying to get out of saying you guys because it's very gender. Ugh, I'm old, y'all. But yeah, I'll put all the description to everything in for my website in the description. And I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go and edit a yoga video. All right, y'all. Peace. See you next time.